Welcome to another version of Skincare SOS. This week we are going to Australia, where we have three wonderful contributors.
Hi guys.
Hi. Can I just say I'm excited to do an Aussie special. So I'm going to start off, darling, with Matthew, and let's go really close up and see that skin.
Oh God, skincare for men in Australia, it's really blokey, you know, or it's full on. And I'm neither. So I just want to know what to do.
Yep.
That's my bag.
What do you use at the moment?
You're gonna be so embarrassed. Nivea in a tin. A friend from Mecca said it blind tests the same as La Mer. You can say whether that's true or not.
I mean, I think lots of people would like to say that, but I think in texture and in the feeling on your face, it does. Okay, so you're doing Nivea, and then what else are you doing?
So I had melanoma, and so I've had topical chemo treatment.
You did the cream.
I did PDT, which was the worst 10 minutes of my life. So that's it. I'm kind of simple moisturizer, bit of that, and Aesop shower gel.
Okay, all right, that gives me a good idea. Girls, you all right if I carry on with lovely Matthew and we sort him out? Because I don't know if you have partners, but I think it is so true about men's skincare. I do think that you have been through that precancerous melanoma, you know, that stage on your skin. Probably oddly, that cream as a result has given you a more even skin tone because it brings everything out and off.
It does. Yeah.
You know, men produce so much more sebaceous glands because you've got your testosterone, which generally is higher than women's, and so it makes for an oilier skin. So even though you're saying you're having a sort of hot flush tonight moment, you have an oilier skin. If you're feeling a bit dodge in middle age and you're not quite there yet, do get your testosterone levels checked. I talk a lot with Dr. Erica Schwartz in America about andropause, which is a male menopause, and it's literally when there's a hormone imbalance. I think it sells in Australia, CeraVe. It's got ceramides, which support your skin, got hyaluronic acid in it. So even though, you know, your skin has gone through a phase of having sensitivity through all the treatment it's had, and I think be gentle with it is the key. Now, there's something I want you to spend your money on, which is actually a wonderful Australian dermatologist called Dr. Natasha Cook. She's an Australian derm, but she's very good at keeping skin tone even. There's B3 in it, there's niacinamide in it, regulates the oil, calms the skin. And it's got sodium absorbic phosphate in it, which is a type of vitamin C that isn't too crazy, but it's like a nice all-in-one serum, and you just don't have that in your routine.
Perfect.
Okay, and then moisturizer, you could upgrade from your Nivea, and I adore, she's an Australian, but she has this thing called Go-To Skincare. This is called the Very Useful Face Cream. I love this moisturizer, but when I put it on, I can you could give yourself a little nurturing, even a massage with this. And it's got a very nice smell. In the nicest way possible, it smells like Play-Doh. You pick up the Play-Doh and it takes you straight back to being in the kindergarten. I mean, I don't know if you had a horror story at kindergarten with Play-Doh, Matthew. I'm not sure.
I'm being triggered, Trinny.
God, I'm going to pay for that. So I'd say that's you. An SPF. You're done and dusted. All right, my darling.
Excellent.
I'm going to go on to you, Emma.
Which Emma? Because we're
my God, I'm going to go on to you, Emma. I'm going to go on to you, Emma Johnson, 36.
Yep, I'm a mum of two. My youngest is 12 days old, so I'm very tired. So I don't have a lot of time. And I also don't have a lot of knowledge about skincare. So right now, like, we're lucky if I wash my face off at the end of the day. During pregnancy, I had really dry skin. So I usually do try and use Neutrogena range. I just need to know how to look after my skin and what I should actually be doing with it.
But I want to ask you a few more questions, because your skin from far away does look plump, and it could be that post-baby, 12 days from having a baby, you know, it kind of fills out your skin. You're still producing milk for your baby, and it's kind of, you have that still, that pregnancy post-glow. But do you feel you're oily here and then you're dry here? Do you think the texture of your skin has changed since you gave birth?
I think my skin has definitely plumped up a bit more since I've given birth.
Do you wear makeup during the day?
Yes, I do.
And you take it off?
I go, yeah.
Okay, no, just checking.
Soap and water.
In the shower. So you have a shower in the evening, and whatever's on your face, you just soap and water, whatever's on the body is going on the face, and clean it off. This, Emma, is your wake-up call time. Because I think you've got two babies now, you've got away with no routine, and you could continue on that journey. Thank God you're on the call, because I think at some stage we've got to wake up and think, if we wind the movie forward 20 years and I keep doing what I'm doing now, how is my skin going to look? So I really want you to learn to clean your skin properly. Like for 2 weeks, literally, all I want you to do is just clean your skin. You could use the CeraVe, you know, you could use that easily. What I'd kind of say is there are tools. Now, I'm sure they sell in Australia. This is a FOREO, but this is something that heats up, but it looks like this. And I don't know if you ever watch my films and it goes and people say, is that a vibrator? You know? So you could look for a cleansing balm to take off your makeup and your SPF, and then do this with a FOREO. Then your skin is really clean and trying to get to a balanced place. You're not stripping it, but you're not also piling it on with a oil cleanser, for example, which I'm not particularly into, because I think then also you're sort of coating your pores a bit and you're not able to stuff in.
Yeah.
All right, that's your routine. Emma, I want to hear from you, Emma Scott, because I know for you it's about routines.
So I think I was in a similar position to Emma about a year ago. I really didn't have a routine. I didn't really get it. I mean, you know, I'm a GP. I treat lots of skin conditions, and yet I didn't know about, you know, all the things, you know, just a step-by-step routine. Actually, Trinny, you did a live or something and you went through step by step. I basically wrote that down, and now I've got quite a routine, and it's been much better, my skin.
Are you comfortable now to know your routine?
So in the morning I do that CeraVe, I've got that cleanser, then exfoliating acid or a hyaluronic acid. I kind of only invested as much as the ordinary, but I do vitamin C.
Yeah, and the vitamin C is a slight oil-based vitamin C. Water-based things first and then oilier things, and also the sort of viscosity of things. Is it the NIOD hyaluronic acid or is it the ordinary hyaluronic acid?
The ordinary.
You might want to upgrade to the NIOD. Yeah, it's a good hyaluronic acid. It's not too sticky and it doesn't feel too drying. Hyaluronic acids can be oddly drying.
And how long do I'm waiting there, and I'm, you know, you've got to get on with your day.
You shouldn't wait more than a minute. And so tell me what you're doing at night time.
So that's when I do the double cleanse. I use that Clinique Take the Day Off balm and then the CeraVe. And then I do like a glycolic acid. It's my daughter's. Take that off before I then do my Retrieve. It's like a prescription retinol.
It's tretinoin in Europe, yeah.
Then I put on a moisturizer, and then if I still feel a bit dry, what that go-to is that Zoe Foster Blake's company go-to.
Picking up your daughter's acid toner sounds like you're picking up something a little bit drying, because teenagers generally have an oilier skin, and I'm slightly wondering the ingredients in that. You know, if you don't have spots and stuff, that's kind of not right for your skin. But the concept is right. So you might want to think of switching that out at some stage to something like one I recommend so much, which is Press and Glow from Medicate. It's just PHA. You can use it day and night. And as your skin, you know, feels very comfortable with acid toners, you could maybe go to an AHA. But my big concern with you is there's so many endings to retinol, it's bloody confusing. But there's this embarkation line where you've got different tretinoin, what I used to take years ago, Retin A, all vitamin A derivatives, which are prescription only. And then you've got all the different retinol, retinoates, all of them, and some of them don't really do anything. I'd prefer that you could find an all-in-one, give you what you need, but not make you feel your skin is so tight that you're piling it on with 2 more products. That's what's, you know, for me, doesn't sit. I just feel maybe you wait a couple of months and invest in something from Medicate, and they have a crystal retinol, but those ones are not going to leave you with the drying. You then don't need to have all the creams afterwards. Your skin's going to feel good and you won't have the downtime. I hope have benefited from our conversation.
Bye. Thank you.
It never fails to reinforce to me the importance of a routine in skincare when I speak to people who go from having nothing to having quite a few products and still trying to navigate what's best. So I hope that's helped you at home. If you feel I'm beginning to buy some stuff, what order should they go in? And I'd like to know more about different ingredients. Please watch our retinol film with Claire. It helped me so much to understand retinol and who should be using which one, and I'll do a link to it below this. But otherwise, I'll see you soon.